Welcome to Pockets of Peace with Leva. We're so glad you're here. In today's meditation, you'll start to understand the importance of your emotional quotient, or EQ, and how it can make you more effective in your life and career. Go ahead and get comfortable sitting in a chair with your feet planted on the floor, or finding a comfortable cross-legged seat. As you settle into stillness, invite your body to become as relaxed as possible while still maintaining an upright posture. Softly close your eyes when you're ready. As you do so, you're letting the outside world fade out of awareness, and you're becoming more aware of your internal world, your body, your thoughts, your feelings. Check in with yourself and notice how you're doing today. However you're feeling in this moment is okay. You can show up exactly as you are. As you go within, observe the flow of your breath, gently rising and falling in your chest. Let the breath come and go like peaceful ocean waves. Allow the body to breathe however it feels best right now. For the next few moments, just watch the waves of breath come and go peacefully. How well do you know your emotions? This measurement, also called your EQ, can have a huge effect on your professional performance. Studies have shown that people with a higher EQ or greater emotional awareness are more successful at maintaining their jobs and even rising to the top as leaders. This is because they are able to process what they feel and use self-control in their response to others. They don't immediately react out of emotion, and this allows them to have thoughtful and considerate communication with their coworkers while making mindful business decisions. For today's meditation, let's practice this aspect of emotional self-control. Begin to contemplate your reaction to others. Do you find yourself having conflict with others often? Or do you notice yourself reacting strongly to others at work? Notice if you're usually in the thick of drama, even if it's just in your own mind. Do you find your frustration flaring at work? These are all signals that your emotions are being stirred up. It really helps to observe and understand these feelings so that you can act and speak wisely. Think back to the most recent experience where you noticed yourself reacting out of emotion. Can you identify what you were feeling in that moment? Notice if your mind immediately jumps to blaming someone or something else. This is your mind's way of redirecting attention away from what you're actually feeling. Part of developing your EQ is being able to take ownership of what you're feeling, instead of putting the blame on anyone or anything else. Take a nice deep breath and let your body relax a little more. Before diving deep into the heart of your emotion, it helps to be validated for what you feel. Give yourself some credit for what you were feeling during that experience. Your emotions were valid, and you had every right to feel the way you did. But that doesn't mean you have to respond from that emotion. Let's dig a little deeper. Was there discomfort in your body during this experience? Were you feeling angry or frustrated? Or would you say you felt more concerned and worried? When you unravel your negative emotions layer by layer, you find that fear is actually at the root of these painful feelings. Anger, distrust, annoyance, jealousy, they all have some basis of fear if you dig deep enough. When you really look at the cause of your negative emotions, you'll find that, in truth, you are afraid of something. Perhaps you're afraid to fail, afraid to be rejected, or afraid to not fit in. For the next few moments, ask yourself what fear is underlying your recent emotional experience at work. If this was a challenging practice for you, give yourself plenty of patience and compassion. It takes a lot of courage to face your fears, and sometimes it takes time to unravel your negative emotions and get to the deeper layers. But when you can finally see what you are afraid of, you can own this fear without reacting from it. You can set your fear aside and communicate from a place of understanding, patience, and clarity. Envision yourself setting your fear aside during your recent experience and reacting from a more balanced, mindful place. With this powerful insight in mind, come back into this present moment. For the rest of the day, bring a little more attention to the emotions you're feeling and the fear that's coming up for you. Do your best to breathe, see the fear for what it is, and respond from your heart instead. You can open your eyes when you're ready. Thanks for joining us for Pockets of Peace. We'll see you in tomorrow's meditation.